Van with the man.
Hi, I'm calling. My name is Amanda Brown. I just received a clutch report from you guys, but I'm tagged confused why the process is a little bit more difficult than it has to be. I have 3 things ruined at my brand new house, and it's very disappointing. And all I'm asking for is some type of refund on the moving costs. I just don't understand why I need to do claims. I just feel like you're making it very difficult.
No, I'm not making it difficult. So here's how it works, right? First of all, you signed a contract with us, right? Did you not sign a contract with us, ma'am?
I did sign a contract with you guys.
Did you read your contracts?
Yeah, and I don't see anything in the contract that says that things that were not damaged that went in there.
So you don't see anything. You don't see anything that says movers are not personally responsible for damages. You didn't read that line.
I did read that line, but when my table was in my
So here.
Sir, can you let me finish, please? Went to the unit with my husband. The table was pristine.
So
and they got it in there pristine. So yes, it's on them that my table has a scratch in it. And honestly, I called someone asking them how much was this to be fixed, and they said you have to redo the entire table.
So
now I have an antique table that's been passed on my family for years.
So you stated in the email that the table was pristine condition when you checked it in storage, right?
Yes.
When did you check it in storage?
I can ask my husband. We went there last week, I believe.
So you went there last week.
Yeah.
And you checked the table.
We checked the unit in itself because we haven't been there.
So where was?
And everything was
good. So you looked at the tabletop itself when it was in the unit?
Yeah, and my husband will tell you that they put it where nothing would hit the top of it.
So it was all the way in the back of the storage unit.
It wasn't in the back, it was in the front.
Okay.
And I have pictures of that if you'd like to see that.
Yeah, send me what you have of it in the storage unit. But see, here's what happens. When you put storage in my storage unit, right, and something happens to it, then we could.
In your storage unit,
I am trying to explain something to you. Okay, hold on. If you put it in my storage unit, right, and I have the key to the storage unit, and no one has access to it, and I know knowingly nobody went in and out of that storage unit, right? I know that whatever's in there is damaged through handling and whatnot. However, when people go and rummage through their storage unit in between stuff, we can't be accountable for stuff that happens inside the unit. Therefore, like if you moved stuff around in the unit or put something on the table when we weren't there, we don't know. The only way that insurance or anyone's going to state this claim is if we held the key. And if you could prove you've never been there.
But if we've been there and we haven't been to like the table and we're just checking on something,
so if you
are aware.
If you move some stuff around, I don't know, because I didn't see the tabletop. I'm not trying to say, hey, I don't want you to make a claim. I don't want you to get money. But I run a business, right? And I pay a lot of money for my insurance, and I pay money for that. So it's not in my interest to hand money out to people for things that are damaged, right? But, I mean, I'm always willing to try and help a client or something if it's in anyone's best interest. You know what I mean? So
I get it. It's just, at the end of the day, it wasn't just this thing either.
All right, so I understand, and you sent me the pictures on it. So you got something on the wall. But my guys also said that the couch had a hard time coming in, and your husband did tell them, don't worry, put it in. I have paint, and I could fix it, whatever. So they proceeded to get something in. Next. All right.
Here's the thing, though. At the same time, my husband told me he was going to go try to find a drill to take the door off, but they were already, like, trying to move it in.
Well, according to the guys, I had a few guys there, and they said that, your husband was saying, just put it in. He doesn't care. He'll fix it up. And on the other side, I see what you have up there. It looks like the markings. Honestly, if you have a magic eraser or a paper towel and some water, that gray stuff comes off. So you don't even need to repaint it. Most of that stuff just comes off when you wash it and scrub it a little bit. So, that's something that happens during moves. And as far as the desk piece goes, so that's a little bit of an issue because that's made out of press wood, and we do have a waivers for that because no one covers press wood because stuff like that happens too.
I didn't know what material that was. That's why I was just like,
So
let me
second,
just ask.
yeah,
I couldn't tell what it was.
unfortunately, you know, there's nothing I could do with that. I mean, secondly, it kind of looks like it was either done, you know, because it's kind of dark looking in the picture, so the coloring of the wood, like the press wood underneath, could kind of tell like how old stuff is. So it could have been something that was, you know, done on the move out if it's been in there for a minute, or it could have been something.
Okay.
It's just.
I know that was. I think that was further back in, so that's something that.
So I don't know. It just looks a little old. It doesn't look like that would have happened today. It could have happened like, you know, on the move out. It is a Formica corner. Those things don't really hold up very, very well. You know, underneath it, they use like if you touch it, you'll see it's like a cardboard wood type stuff. So unfortunately, it's engineered. So that stuff I can't really cover. I mean, look, if it makes you happy, I mean, I really don't give money back, but I could probably give you up to like $100, and that'd probably be more than my insurance would pay you, honestly, because you still have $1,000 deductible on that.
Is there something I have to still put a claim to on though?
No, I mean, if you'll accept 100, if you send me a Venmo or something, I'll shoot it over to you.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, we sold and bought a house. We had all these issues. Like, this is just kind of like the icing on the cake for me. I'm sorry.
Well, I apologize.
If I'm lashing out. Like, I'm also pregnant, so my hormones are like not in a good spot whatsoever.
Like I said,
we'll just take 100 and be done because, like, I just don't want to.
You know, I apologize. Like I said, if I try and process it, it's gonna go nowhere. I could tell you straight off the top. You know. But if it makes you, you know, if it makes you feel a little bit better, go grab dinner or something and a tablecloth. You'll be good.
Okay, I'll send you through email my Venmo.
All right.
I'm driving right now.
All right,
so
yeah.
I
If
can't really.
you could text it right back to this number too, if you want.
Okay, I'll just do that.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, you got it.
I'm sorry my last out.
No, you're good. Don't worry, it happens.
Experience.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I you know, I don't want to see anybody upset, but I do run a business. I am trying to, you know, make sure everybody gets things done the way they are. But
yeah, I work in corporate. I get it. It's not.
You know, we have procedures, but I'll do what I can. Send me that over, and I'll shoot you something back. All right.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.